Yo-Yo Ma was supposed to play the cello part tonight. Unfortunately, he left his cello in the taxi, so I had to step in. Okay, so yeah, last time we played the second movement at the contemporary concert, and I told you how I named the piece and everything. So I'm not going to repeat myself tonight, so if you weren't there, you can ask me afterwards. So yeah, people ask me how and why I started composing, so I figured I'd talk about that tonight. I wasn't a natural. I tried to make my music sound, you know, I started when I was 9, so I thought that if I made my music sound like Bach, Beethoven, or Brahms, people would like it. But, so yeah, so the first piece I wrote was, I unintentionally stole a few notes from Bach's piano concerto, and it was a piece for cello and piano, and I would be playing it, you know, practicing it, because, you know, Juilliard Pre-College has these concerts for new music, and all of a sudden I'd hear my older brother, who also plays cello, from downstairs finishing it with the Bach piano concerto. So yeah, basically, I got really annoyed with him, and I said, you know, I said that the rest of the piece was what made it original, and you know, all of that. Of course, in the early stages, the rest of the piece wasn't very much longer. So yeah. I took it to my first teacher, and she kind of just looked at it and told me to write another piece. Yeah, and I wrote a lot of short pieces that year, and pretty much every single one, you know, she just said, all right, write another one. So the only impression that gives a 9-year-old kid is that there was nothing wrong with the piece. So you can imagine my surprise at the end of that year when the teacher wished me good luck and told me to find a new teacher. Yeah, so I got a new teacher, you know, I developed my style. I realized, you know, that it had to be my own music, you know, and I had to do something with it that nobody had heard before. And so this teacher still hasn't gotten rid of me, so yeah. And so now we're gonna play my first and only string quartet. And you might see some moving around on the stage between the violins, because I felt that they should be able to look at Mr. Perlman from different angles. Yeah, it's in 3 movements, and before we play it, I would just like to thank Sean, Rachel, and Megan for doing this, and yeah. And so now I'll stop talking and I'll speak through my cello. I hope the cello gets the message in tune.